Alright guys, so moving on to our next Patreon request, and as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where you guys could start sending me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this, and let's get started. So our next Patreon request comes from Bill McLaughlin, who asked me to do a Patreon request of a crossover pairing. Again, another series I do exclusively on Patreon, and another one I have been meaning to get. There's one in my head I've been meaning to get to, and I will post it soon enough. So if you want to check that out, go hit the link below, head out of my Patreon. But anyway, so this one is pretty interesting because for crossover pairings, it's exactly, for any newcomers, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is two characters in a crossover relationship. So this crossover pairing is between Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Mission Vow from Knights of the Old Republic. So, yeah, literally, even I was like, what? That makes no sense. Like, how do you even... How do we even do this? Obviously, some space travel would have to be involved. Just some straight up, like, space travel would have to be involved or something. But let's not focus on, like, how they would meet. Let's talk about, like, what would it be like if these two were in a relationship? Now, Mission and Sokka are both the fun, sarcastic, and smart people of their respective crews. They are the essential, like, hey, we're the smart ones, but we're also a bit of smart asses as well. Like, they're the jokey ones. They're the ones who will always, like, pull off, like, a really fun joke that no one else thinks is funny, but at the same time, they will be like, yeah, when shit goes sideways, these are the people you want to have at your disposal. Like, these are the guys you really want to have under your belt, because when shit goes sideways, it always helps to have someone on your side. Like, it helps to have someone of that intelligence and that, like, just brilliance on your side. Now, the thing is, Mission is a bit of a thief as well as a con artist. While Sokka is while he is this sarcastic asshole, he is very much like a, tried and true guy. He's very much like this, golden boy. I have, morals. I have a moral. Like, I have morality. He has a sense of honor, and that would be kind of something that would pretty much clash in the relationship. I really do think that would very much put a dour on the relationship between the two of them. Now, on the other hand, you could look at this as like a Batman-Catwoman kind of relationship. That's the best way to do it, is that it's kind of like a Batman-Catwoman relationship where Mission is like just kind of stealing something and Sokka's trying to stop her, and one thing leads to another, and we have a walk of shame. From which one, I will let you decide. But yeah, that's kind of how I see it, is that the two of them would be kind of at each other's throats, like on opposite sides of the law, and it would be more like, hey, give that shit back, that doesn't belong to you. And she'd be like, make me. And he's like, I will, with my penis. And that's the best way to look at it, really, is that's how it would really go. And I think Mission would kind of, like, try to seduce Sokka, and I do think she would find him cute in the ways of, like, not only is he attractive physically, but also it'd be like, you're cute in that whole sense of honor and, dignity and whatnot. It's very cute. Also, your boomerang is really feels like and your meteor sword feel like they're overcompensating for something. He'd be like, fuck you, but also, fuck you. That's how I just kind of see it, really, is something along those lines, when all is said and done. As for, like, what they, I do think they would have common ground, is that, like I said, they're both very imaginative people. They're both people who have a very, they really like to think outside the box. That's the big thing with them, is that both of them can really think outside the box, and both of them can really like think, it can see, like, and form a plan that no one else can. I think I just rhymed there. But I feel like they would both bond in that. Like, I would see, like, both of them, Mission and Sokka, get captured by either Fire Nation or Outer Rim gangs, pick your poison, and the two of them would just be like, how the hell do we get out of here? And then they, like, both of them would come up with an insane plan. Part of it would be Sokka, and part of it would be Mission, and the two of them would just trying to, you know, find a way out by the end of it all. They would just be trying to figure out how to... It would be a very half-assed plan, too, and there would basically just be a lot of swearing between the two of them, followed by probably some, you know, naughty time between the two of them, until, like, Sokka finds himself waking up. He's like, oh, that was great, babe. Babe? Babe? Hey, why is my hand handcuffed to a radiator? And why is all my stuff gone? And she stole my boomerang. That's how I feel like that would be the end of the relationship right there. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you think it would be like if Mission and Sokka were in a relationship? Do you think it would go well? Do you think it'd be like a Batman, Catwoman relationship like I do? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, I'd like to thank Bill McLaughlin for this Patreon request and continued patronage. And like I said before, if you'd like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where you guys can start sending me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.